The many looks of Milo. Now, people who consider Milo Yiannopoulos a hero for free speech. Others think he's a dangerous provocateur, just wanting to stir things up. The former Breitbart editor, known for making inflammatory statements. We have a guy, I don't know, reached in the grab bag and came up with these. Birth control makes women unattractive and crazy, and Muslims are allowed to get away with almost anything. He is speaking at a sold-out event at Cal State Fullerton tomorrow night. First of all, every time we have you here, people get mad at me. You have to understand.
They get mad at you?
Yeah, I didn't necessarily
mad at me?
do the book. No, they're always mad at you to begin with.
Oh, okay.
But then you have some heroic people who think you're wonderful, and anything we say to you, they jump all over.
Well, wonderful. They're sensible viewers.
So you say. All right, so Milo, right in the news right now, we did the story about Kevin Spacey. This speaks to your life very much, because the issue of homosexuality, pedophilia, etc., has been very much in your life and controversial with you. What is your reaction to the story?
Well, it's amazing that the left is eating its own like this and going for its own people. But what I found absolutely disgusting about his response, as somebody who's been a victim of that earlier in my life, is that his excuse was, oh, well, if I did it, I don't remember, it was a long time ago, I was drunk. And by the way, I'm gay, as a way of sort of saying, well, so I'm untouchable, so I must enter this victim class that you're not allowed to criticize. And in doing that, he conflated, and this is the one thing that I thought, you know, that the gay rights activists hated more than anything else, was conflating gay people with child molesters. That's exactly what he's done. I mean, he's literally committed the cardinal sin of, you know, gays in public life.
As you know, people who are anti-gay, many people who are anti-gay, do exactly that. They say that
I think in the past that was true.
Gays can't have children, so therefore they have to groom and enlist.
I think in the past that was true.
Was true.
And what has Kevin Spacey done? Confirmed that bigotry. Confirmed that nasty insinuation. That horrible thing that goes off in the back of people's minds when some people's minds, not many these days, I don't think. Maybe in the past, that if somebody's gay, there must be something deeper and darker and more sinister about them. Well, thanks, Kevin Spacey. And you know what it shows also is that he's appealing to this sort of liberal social justice, victimhood, identity politics stuff, where if you're a member of a protected class, you get special passes. And that's what I meant with the sort of Muslims can get away with anything. What I really meant was liberals mollycoddle and pander to certain groups.
You know, it's interesting.
And gay people are one of those groups.
You put everything in the political framework. There's nothing left about accusing or being upset with Kevin Spacey. There's nothing left or right about that.
Well, there shouldn't be. But it's interesting, his reaction was designed to elicit a particular kind of protective response. And that protective response is a result of identity politics, which comes from the left.
Yeah, but identity politics also comes from understanding people have been marginalized in the past and did need protection, and perhaps still do.
In the past, for sure. I think the argument as to whether or not they still do, gays, I think we're doing fine. Women, absolutely not. Black people in this country, yes. I think it's more complex than just, these are victimhood groups, this vast mass of people who are just not straight white males. All these people are victimhood groups, so they all require protection and special treatment and affirmative action, and they mustn't be offended, and we must be really careful about what we say around them. No, gay people are doing fine. And we should be held to the same standards as everybody else. And Kevin Spacey is undermining that with his excuse making.
You mentioned black people. You ever want to apologize? Did you ever want to apologize to Leslie Jones?
No.
Why not?
Because I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, you conflated her in pictures with an ape.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I absolutely did not.
What did you put up there?
I said that it was nice that they had a hot black guy in the new Ghostbusters movie. I made a joke about her looks, which I'm entitled to do. If I can't tell jokes about how a celebrity looks, you know that I think we're in real trouble. But I never compared her to an ape. I did nothing racist whatsoever. Some people on the internet did that, and I was blamed for it.
Did you retweet those things?
No, I did not. I don't blame you for thinking so, because a lot of news reports have said so. But,
yes.
But being challenged by me, not a single reporter has ever been able to produce evidence, because it doesn't exist.
Are you still not allowed on Twitter?
No, I'm not. And you know, Roger Stone has
is now off of
been
Twitter.
banned. Well, see, I'm always patient zero of this stuff, because I'm a little edgier and a little funnier and a little, you know, and I appeal to younger people, so I have a huge, like millions and millions of audience. And so I'm kind of, I'm patient zero. I'm the canary in the coal mine for this stuff. You know?
I want to get to this. We touched on it a little bit last time. You, for many people who pay a little bit of attention, are the leader of the alt-right. You're the leader of the alt-right. That's what they think.
Journalists have invented this.
I'm
a gay Jew with a black husband. How am I the leader of this anti-Semitic lunatic movement?
But
they hate me as much as I hate them.
But you inspire them. Would you have gone to Charlottesville?
The Daily Storm. No, of course I wouldn't have. I don't agree with them on the race stuff. I once said that I was a fellow traveler on some issues, and I was speaking specifically about political correctness and feminism. The Daily Stormer which is the leading white supremacist
Right,
blog,
anti-Semitic, yes.
declared a holy war against me, their words, and said that they were going to boycott Breitbart until Breitbart fired me.
What is the alt-right?
They hate me as much as I hate them.
What is the alt-right?
Well, when we originally defined it at Breitbart, we thought it was a broad anti-political correctness revolt, a populist nationalist revolution of the type that Steve Bannon, Uncle Steve, is leading, on Trump's behalf outside the White House. Since then, the term has become restricted to mean basically neo-Nazi, with the result that I hate them as much as they hate me. And you don't have to take my word for it, just listen to what they say about me. They can't stand me. Young people who don't like political correctness, who are frustrated with feminism, who see holes in the arguments in Black Lives Matter, love me. But those people are not alt-right, and those people are not bigoted, those people are not hateful, and neither am I.
Do you get scared?
No.
No?
No, that bit of my brain is missing, I think.
Oh, yeah, I might agree with that. But if you don't stir things up, do you feel like you have failed?
No, I think that the fact that I'm so controversial, when really I express opinions shared by millions of ordinary Americans, just in the same way that Trump and Steve and Breitbart do, I think the fact that I am controversial is interesting and is the reason I exist. The reason I can't go out and express perfectly reasonable, normal, mainstream conservative opinions in the style of a Joan Rivers or a Lenny Bruce without causing uproar, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting, and the double standard applied to me because because I'm perceived as conservative. Whether or not I am particularly conservative in some issues, yeah. Because I'm perceived to be conservative, there's a double standard at play. We allow Bill Maher, we allow Jon Stewart, we allow Stephen Colbert to be funny and to be serious, to be cultural commentators and historians as well as clowns. But we don't allow anybody on the right to be like that. When they try, their jokes are judged as journalism, and their journalism is called a joke.
You were here, you could say whatever you want. All right? Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Don't go away. Milo Yiannopoulos, thank you for being with us. We'll be right back.